Hi guys, it's Shantele here. So I am doing another process video for my project life for blah, blah, this year. Sorry about that. So I am working on week 5, which is January 29th to February 4th for me. So I'm just doing up my title card. I keep it pretty simple. I add a little bit of this washi tape. I use the week that I cut with my silhouette. And just using black this week. Thickers, I think they're all numbers, these ones. I think I actually have them right here if you want to know what they're called. They're called sparkles. And they are, like I said, all number thickers. And then my Pebbles roller date stamp. And this flower, I'm going to actually ink it up with a black soot distress ink. I kind of pull it off to the side here and then I come back in. I find when I use those sponges I get little pieces of the sponge all over, and so when I go to wipe them away I kind of get marks all over my paper, so I pulled it off to the side to do that. Now I come back in with my Wink Stella and then that card is done. On to the next card. This was Sunday and my peanut, I don't know what. He just had me up at 5:30. Of course he wasn't feeling good. But anyways, he got up and we hung out for a bit and snuggled and stuff like that. So just wanted to document the time I got up. So, because it's not always like that every day, right? So I'm just using the paper. I always have a little bit of extra from the 6x6 paper. So I use that for, you know, like this, where I'm adding my photo there, just a little bit, not too much. And then I'm using the app that I use. It lets you write down stuff. I do this sometimes, and sometimes I write in journals and stuff like that, but this time I was kind of lazy and didn't want to, so I just left it. And taking a punch, and I'm going to put it behind that chipboard piece. These are all, everything I'm using, the majority of it is from the Gossamer Blue January kit. Oh no, not January, November kit. Not November, oh my goodness. February kit, because I just started a new one, so I got quite a bit of stuff in here. So, figuring out how I want my 4x6 cards to go. I've got a couple photos that I'm going to add to document 2 that happened this week. Crazy weather we had. We had one day it was another blizzard, and then it snowed that day in the morning, and then all of a sudden the sun came out and started melting. Like, it was crazy. So Asher and I took advantage of that, going outside. So this card, at the top is the picture of the blizzard, and I'm using those fancy pants alpha stickers. I save you guys from watching me do blizzard, because it's kind of a long process, but anyways, I skipped it because I had to, because I want to keep my video short here, so it's not too long for you guys. So this January happened to also be in this kit, so I wanted to use it since it was a couple days before February, so I could use that. Going through my stash here, like I said, I've got a couple word stickers in front of me. So I think I just used the words. It says, "Today was the best day ever," because it was for Asher. It was a lot of fun. It was crazy. And now this 3x4 that I'm working on, he face planted himself, and then he wanted me to shovel snow on him. So he's such my kid. Anyway, so I'm just using some alphas from what are those from? Webster Pages, sorry, I couldn't remember where they were from. So I just write on that today, this silly kid, and then the next one I am doing on a label that came from the kit. I'm just writing Snow Angel because that's what he did. And then I'm going to take my punch again, and then I'm going to fussy cut out one of those cameras on the pink piece of paper that I had, and then call that card done. I do apologize. I know putting letters on in front of It's kind of slow and tedious, but I sped up where I could. Sorry. So yeah, then I'm going to call that card done. So here's where I'm deciding what else I want to add to it. Okay, now on to my next card, which is a 4x6, and then I just write in some more about that day, or another picture, sorry, I should say. And then I just, I keep this card really simple. I'm shocked at how simple it is. It's just a picture and then the writing on it. So on to the next one. We had a doctor's appointment with my son. We were so excited because we figured now we could get the surgery and get it over with, only to find out that the surgeon in town figured he couldn't really do my son's surgery. He just wasn't sure about it, and then he was sending us to the city. Needed to talk to the surgeon there, who then decided that he wanted all different kinds of tests done. So for what we were dealing with back in November and just before Christmas, all of a sudden came back again. So our surgeon in town told us not to be alarmed, that the people from the cancer place would be phoning to book a biopsy with our son, and a whole bunch of emotions that I'm going to document throughout this project life, because it is what it is, and as time goes on you'll know more about it. But here we were just in the office and seeing what was on my son's arm. It's a tumor of sorts, and it's just sitting on the bone. So yeah, we're back to wondering what we need to do again here. So like I said, I want to document it. So on to the next side of the layout. So today was another cold day in our area. Like, I mean, so cold. But anyways, this is just a picture of my Peanut and me in the car. He's of course on his iPad, and we're waiting for his bus to come. So of course I want to document that. So I'm adding some of the washi strips that came in the kit. I like that. It just gives it an extra, you know, fun, because you don't always have, I don't have a lot of purple washi tape, so that's one thing nice. And I figured I could use it because it's a picture of me and him. So yeah, the little words that I'm actually using that also came in the kit it's called This Magic Moment. I always find when I first get a kit, I always have a little bit harder time using it because you got so much new stuff. It's as it gets less and less that I find it easier to get to. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one. So I'm taking these cute little hearts and stapling them on, and then calling that card done. Next one is, of course, was the second? Yeah, I think it's the second, which was Groundhog's Day. And of course, we haven't done this in years, but anyways, we watched Groundhog's Day, the movie. I forgot how much funny that movie was, so of course I had to document that. I can't even remember if our groundhog seen the shadow or didn't. Like, it matters, you know, spring's coming. When it gets here, not a big deal. So I just trimmed out what it says there is watching Groundhog Day, and then I'm going through and deciding what I want to use. I use this chipboard piece. It kind of looks like a ticket. Going to use the ampersand. I'm going to run that through my Xyron, and then in the stamp set it had the word yes, so I'm going to stamp that on the extra piece of paper I have there, and then I'm going to punch that out. This card is okay. It's not my favorite, but it is what it is, and it's done. So then I'm going to stick everything down and call that card done. So now on to, oh, another 4x6 card. I thought maybe I was going to start my 3x4 cards, but I was wrong. I actually this is actually my Sunday card. I kind of changed the, I wanted to use the blue instead of the pink anyways, is what I'm trying to get at. So I'm going to back this little quote here with different kinds of papers that I have on the desk here and some washi tape. And the quote just was something that I had just seen, and it just kind of registered for that day. And it says, sometimes you got to take a break from all the noise to appreciate the beauty of silence. And I think it's from Robert Tew, T-E-W, whatever that is. And anyways, what's going on with my son, kind of like quotes were kind of sticking and stuff like that, and Bible verses and things like that. So then I'm taking this right now, and then I'm popping it up with foam dots, and then calling that card done, and then on to this one. And this is roll up the rim to win time again here in Canada. I know in the States now you guys have Tim Hortons down there too, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this is our favorite time of the year. It's just something about it. Yeah, everybody around me loves it. So, but anyways, I'm just giggling because like I have only won once and everybody else around me has won quite a bit. So I'm kind of frustrated, but that's okay. So I am taking my 3x4 cards, and I'm taking, like I said, pictures again throughout the week. This first one I'm working on right now is a picture of, or the x-ray of my son's, the tumor on his shoulder there. And then this next picture I'm working on is just a picture of my peanut and me. I like to do selfies, you know. I'm like every other mom. I'm like, I just don't feel, you know, I'm not the skinniest or the prettiest, or, you know, you go through that, and now I'm like, I have to get over that. I need to just be in these photos, because do I really want to live my life and not be in any photos? Like, come on, it's just, I need to get over that. So I'm trying to include more photos of me in there. And so there's that one. I'm sure I'm not the only one that thinks that too. But anyways, I won't go there. So I'm just going to glue down my photo, and then I'm going to go back in. There was a cute little stamp, the heart, and it says you and me. So I inked that with just Night of Navy by Stampin' Up. But anyways, and then fussy cut it. I'm already done that part. Sorry. And then the next picture is of my kitty in the sun. He loves it when the sun comes out, so of course I had to document that. And what am I doing now? Oh yes, I'm going to find some pieces that say hashtag good stuff and a little arrow, and I'm going to glue that down, and that's going to end this week's Project Life. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. I want to get caught up on these, so yes. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.